We just heard from a senior Port Authority official after the breaking news overnight when a plane crashed into another vehicle at LaGuardia Airport with 2 people now confirmed dead. You are watching Fox and Friends First on this Monday morning. I'm Carly Shimkus.
And I am Todd Pyro. Here is what we know just moments ago from that press conference. 41 people on that plane were transported to the hospital. 32 were released, but it does appear there are 9 individuals with serious injuries at this time still in the hospital. 2 pilots, as you see on your screen right there, confirmed dead. LaGuardia will be closed until at least 2 p.m., could be longer depending upon how long the investigation takes. With that, let's go live now to CB Cotton live at LaGuardia with the very latest. CB.
Todd, Carly, good morning. An absolute tragedy here on the ground at LaGuardia Airport as we get that official confirmation that 2 pilots have been killed in this collision between a passenger plane and a fire truck. Let's take a look at this crash site because this was a gut-wrenching scene. You can see here on the screen that Air Canada Express plane on the tarmac with its nose completely torn off, and nearby there appears to be the overturned, damaged Port Authority fire truck. To give some context, the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey operates this airport. It just held a news conference and said the Air Canada flight was landing at around 11:40 p.m. Eastern last night, coming in from Montreal, when it collided with a Port Authority fire truck that was responding to a United aircraft that had previously reported an issue with an odor. The Port Authority released an earlier statement saying, quote, at approximately 11:40 p.m. on Sunday,
an aviation flight operating on behalf of Air Canada was involved in an accident on Runway 4 at LaGuardia Airport. The aircraft collided with a Port Authority rescue firefighting vehicle that was responding to a separate incident. Air Canada confirmed the flight was operated by Jazz Aviation and had 72 passengers and 4 crew members on board. Authorities reported that 41 passengers and crew were taken to hospitals, with 32 later released. Several people sustained serious injuries. At the time of the collision, weather conditions included light rain, fog, and mist. It is still too early to determine whether weather played a role. One passenger described the moment, saying the plane landed hard, stopped quickly, and then seconds later there was a violent impact. The aircraft veered left and right, creating chaos inside the cabin, and it felt like
We were coming in pretty fast. It was like a regular flight, like always. But as we were arriving, we came down really hard, and then we stopped really quickly, and then in about 2 seconds later, we just had an absolute slam. Everybody was flying everywhere. I mean, the plane started veering off left and right, and there was. It was chaos. I mean, it didn't feel like there was anybody in control of anything.
And our thoughts and prayers are with everyone who was involved in this collision this morning. Todd, as you mentioned, there will be no flights into or out of LaGuardia Airport until at least 2 p.m. local time. The NTSB will now lead the investigation. Back to you in the studio.
Remarkable to hear that first-hand account from that passenger, CB. CB Cotton live for us at LaGuardia Airport. CB, we thank you so much. Let's bring in former NTSB investigator.
No one was in control. Flights into and out of LaGuardia were suspended until at least 2 p.m. local time, while investigators from the NTSB launched a GO team to determine what caused the crash. Officials say they will analyze ADS-B data, ground radar, air traffic control audio, cockpit voice recordings, and available video footage to reconstruct the sequence of events. Experts noted that even if the aircraft was moving around 20 to 30 miles per hour, the combined impact with a heavy steel fire truck could cause severe damage. For example, if the truck was traveling at 50 miles per hour and the aircraft at 30 miles per hour, the combined closing speed could reach 80 miles per hour. Because airplanes have lightweight aluminum structures, they are far more vulnerable in such collisions. Preliminary reports also indicate the emergency vehicle had requested permission and was cleared to cross Runway 4. Air traffic controllers reportedly told the vehicle to stop several times shortly before the collision. Investigators will review whether communication issues or timing errors contributed to the tragedy.